Hello everybody, welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube and Twitch channels. We are here for a coffee stream, and as the title says, I'm not feeling well, so bear with me. Bear with me, please. But I'm still here. I'm still ready to have a good stream. I've got my chats ready. I've got Twitch chat open. I've got YouTube chat open. Hello, Bishop. How are you, sir? Glad to have you here. We still have the stream goal to do, so if you can make me jump up and down for a water heater, jumping jacks are the order of the day. Where am I here? Where am I here? Okay, so I've got articles and I've got videos. And as I figured, there is no question period for this week because they took the entire week off because of Victoria Day, which is next Monday. So they couldn't just take that day off. No. They had to take the entire week before that day off. I swear, they do they do as little work as they possibly can to earn that $200,000. What's with all the airplanes that are flying over my town in the middle of the weekday? That's like the 5th plane that has gone over the fucking town. It's weird. Like, I know they do flight tours of the place, but you would think that those would be more popular for, like, the weekends and stuff, not for a work day. But, oh well, who knows? What was I gonna say here? I can't remember. That doesn't help. That's what I said. I suck at cold opens. My cold openness is terrible. So how do we want to do this now? Let's see. Let's do the articles first. So, our government here in Ontario, that's our provincial government, is putting up some new laws. They apparently are doing some updating for the impaired driving. It says Ontario plans to toughen penalties for impaired drivers. Those convicted of impaired driving causing death facing lifetime license suspension. Good. Sorry, if you're gonna drive impaired and you kill somebody, then yeah, you shouldn't be allowed to have a license ever again. Ontario plans to bring in legislations that would impose tougher penalties on impaired drivers, the provincial government says. In a news release on Wednesday, the Ontario government said one of the penalties of the proposed legislation would be a lifetime license suspension on motorists convicted of impaired driving causing death. Ontario Transportation Minister Pradmeet Sarkaria said in a release that the government wants to curb impaired driving by strengthening the sanctions against those who drive under the influence of alcohol or drugs. 1 in 3 road deaths involves impaired driving in Ontario, according to the province. I'm sorry, if you're gonna, like, there are some of the impaired driving tests are ridiculous, like the mouth swab. I don't agree with that. Because that's basically providing DNA to the police without a warrant, which I don't agree with, but that's a different thing. But if you're gonna be impaired and kill somebody, I think you absolutely should lose your license. Everyone deserves to return home to their loved ones safely at the end of the day, Sarkaria said. Too many families in Ontario have had their lives torn apart by the careless and shameful actions of impaired drivers. Under the legislation, the government can require anyone convicted of impaired driving to install a ignition interlock device in their vehicle and be forced to take remedial education courses for their first and second time alcohol and drug-related offenses, respectively. Ontario's Minister of Transportation, Crabby. Oh, sorry, that's a picture. An ignition interlock device is an alcohol breath screening device in a vehicle that prevents its engine from starting if alcohol is detected in the driver's system. Yeah, my grandfather had one for a bit. And those things scare the shit out of me. Because they will shut the engine off in the middle of while you're driving. Like on the highway. And you will have to blow in the thing to make it start again while you're fucking coasting in a lane. You know how I know? Because my grandmother, and you have to blow in it. Like, it's not just for the person who's the drunk driver, right? If you share that vehicle with the drunk driver, you also have to blow in the fucking thing to make the engine go. So my grandma was driving in this thing with me, and the engine cuts off on the expressway, and she has to provide a clean breath sample to make the fucking car go again. We're coasting down the fucking lane. She's blowing in the thing. The car finally starts, and she's able to drive again. It's like, Jesus Christ almighty, could we not do this while the car... Like, isn't there some sort of thing that can detect, you know, hey, we're driving right now, can you not make the engine stop, please? Because that's gonna cause an accident too. Like, can you imagine? Like, it's probably supposed to do it because they might think the drunk driver is speeding or something, but like, holy fuck, that's so dangerous. It's so fucking dangerous. The proposed legislation would similarly increase immediate roadside license suspensions for first and second time alcohol and drug-related offenses from 3 to 7 days and 7 to 14 days respectively. It would also clarify the authority of police to stop vehicles and administer sobriety tests for drivers on or off the highway. So, again, I would like clarification on those like swab tests for drug detection. The Ontario Provincial Police has said it laid more than 10,000 impaired driving charges last year. In a social media post last December, OPP Sergeant Carrie Schmidt, TikTok post probably, said nearly 397 people died in road crashes up until that point last year, and 49 of them died as a result of an alcohol or drug-related crash. Schmidt said, oh, why did you refresh? That doesn't help me. Really? Thank you for refreshing and making it impossible to read the rest of the story. Anyway, they're gonna toughen up the people that kill people when they drive and they're drunk, which I think is good. I think that's a good thing. What up, T-Blaze? How you doing? It's my just chatting stream. Because I do 2 streams a day. I do just chatting in the morning and Mortal Kombat at night. That was fun last night, by the way. That was really, really fun. I was really surprised that I fucking took 3 games against Buddha. Because Buddha usually that's what I mean. Like, you guys usually, I'm doing good. Usually with, like, Buddha and like, a lot of the guys in the BFGC, like, you guys are routinely just, I don't usually get any games, but I was really happy with how I did last night. I can't wait for your upload to... I like to listen back to the commentary on my matches just to see, like, where I went wrong and everything. It's really fun to listen to. Ah, coffee, good. Coffee, yummy. All right. Oh, for sure. I've explained I'm going to be doing stuff. I'm going to be pretty much live every night at 9. So you'll see me, like, in the later half of your stream. But yeah, I'll definitely work something out and show up more. And I want to get a money match going. All right, where's our next article? Here we go. All right. Let's make sure we're on the correct scene. Okay. All right, everybody. So we've got this article now. Ah, come on, where's the title? And please consider checking out the Streamlabs link and throwing out some shekels so that I will do jumping jacks and we can get a new water heater. Lily, Ford government's auto theft bill Lily, Ford government's auto theft move aimed at Trudeau, not thieves. Ford tries to push Trudeau to get serious about auto theft with his own latest moves. So, right now, if you steal a car or you carjack somebody or you whatever, like, violent criminals basically just get catch and release. There's no bail right now for that. Our criminal justice system is getting out of hand. We're seeing first degree murderers, like serial killer murderers. Whoa! Who is that? Who is that? Jump for us, okay. Let's move the chair. Let's move the chair. We'll make sure I'm on solo cam. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, ow, 10. 10 jumping jacks for $10. There you go. I have jumped. Okay. So yeah, as I said, we've got literal serial killers being transferred to minimum security prison. We've got one who's eligible for day parole now. Meanwhile, life in prison in Canada is supposed to mean life in prison. And you're not supposed, like, if you're a serial killer, you're not supposed to be eligible for parole. Ford tries to push Trudeau to get serious about auto theft with his own latest moves. The Ford government's announcement that they would give car thieves a 10-year ban on driving won't leave the crooks shaking in their boots. Then again, it's not meant to scare the thugs breaking into homes to steal cars. It's meant to put the pressure on the federal government. Yeah. It's meant to be like, look, see, we as Canadians actually give a fuck about car thieves and violent crime, and you as a federal government need to fucking make the Criminal Code of Canada reflect that. So that's what's it called? Auto theft in Ontario, especially in the Greater Toronto area, Hamilton and Ottawa, has become a major problem. It's not just cars getting jacked, it's how it is happening. Far too often, it involves home invasions carried out by brazen criminals who have no fear of the law. Yeah, they're breaking into people's homes to steal the keys. They're hurting people for cars, and then these cars are being shipped overseas for huge profit. Car theft is a cowardly and often violent crime that can traumatize victims and communities that experience it. Transportation Pragmeet Sarkaria said on Tuesday, while announcing the pending legislation. If passed, this new bill would see anyone convicted of auto theft receive the 10-year license suspension for a first offense, a 15-year license suspension for a second conviction, and a lifetime license suspension for a third. Criminals who want to steal a car in Ontario need to know there will be severe consequences for doing so, Solicitor General Michael Kresner said at the announcement. Yeah, this is not aimed at car thieves at all. This is definitely aimed at Trudeau. This is a move to say, hey, asshole, we're doing something, why aren't you? Both ministers were talking tough, but let's be clear. No one stealing a car in Ontario anyway is going to think twice about doing so based on these penalties. That's not to say this move is pointless. It gives police and prosecutors the tools to go after thieves who are caught and convicted. Anyone caught driving with a 10-year suspension could face an additional 6 months in prison. Maybe not a big deterrent, but it's still a tool to try to control the criminal element. The real focus of this announcement is the Trudeau government in Ottawa. Again, not wrong at all. This is a direct call out to Trudeau. And I wouldn't be surprised to see similar premiers in other provinces make similar moves. While Ontario Premier Doug Ford and Prime Minister Justin Trudeau have often worked well together, they were even co-heading an announcement together. Or at an announcement together on Tuesday. The two political leaders have different takes on crime. I believe in mandatory sentences, Ford said about the... I believe in mandatory... Oh my god. Fucking... Okay. Toronto Sun. Fix your shit with your ads. Holy fuck. I just want to read this. I believe in mandatory sentences, Ford said about the violent home invasions carried out by car thieves. What we've seen here in Ontario is people committing crimes, heinous crimes, and they're out on bail not once, not twice, 3, 4, 5 times. His message... Okay, let's just move on. This is a boring story. This is boring. I thought this was better. Lily, come on. Usually you're better than this. Okay, let's move on to our videos. Girl gamer regrets baiting bants. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. So apparently this is something that Pincalo replied to and he got called 13. I hate when girl gamers do this shit. There's so much on TikTok about like these videos of girl gamers like, he said these horrible things to me, and it's so fucking vanilla. It's like, go make me a sandwich, bitch. It's so vanilla and like not offensive, and it's just so stupid. So this is apparently, this girl gamer has baited people to banter with her. It's a buttercup. Okay, Buttercup. Glad to see you here. So yeah, let's take a look at this video about what she did to bait banter.
A clip of a lady called Taylor Morgan has been circulating on Twitter, a clip she posted herself.
Oh god.
I know why, but I won't spoil it. Taylor Morgan, a streamer, I believe, a fellow Twitch partner, she said, I have never made a more desperate plea. That what I am about to say right now. Riot Games, Riot Support, I need you guys to f***ing do something.
Oh god.
I am an incredibly strong person, and I have been streaming for a very, very long time.
But I love how he's reading this. I love how he's reading this.
Absolutely nothing prepares you for someone saying this to you. The suspensions are not enough. Nothing will ever stop these men from acting this way until hardware bans go into play. They should never be able to play the game again.
Hardware bans? Wait, you want them to brick the fucking console?
Know you hear us. I know you see us. If this goes unpunished, I am taking this as an active act from you that you do not give a single...
Not just an act, an active act. Oh my goodness.
About any of the women and minorities that play your game. And I will rally to boycott. This is just absolutely
this is
not all.
Sparta!
If nothing will stop them. Riot, you need to activate the latent power of Vanguard and brick their house. So what was said to her? Let's find out. This is my first question. Before we hear what was said to her, what is she saying? I can't tell what she's saying. Yatta, yatta, yatta. You are literally all something.
Oh, she's one of those weird New Yorkers that go yatta, yatta, yatta. I've heard that. I've heard that before. It's weird. Oh, okay. Then I'll only do that on solo cam. Yeah, there's this weird thing that, like, I've heard, like, New York, like, Long Islanders do, which is, they're like, yatta! It's fucking weird.
What is she saying?
Yappa yappa. You are literally just fucking old dog, bro.
Saying.
Yappa yappa. You are literally just fucking old dog, bro.
You are all dog food?
Just fucking old dog, bro.
You are all dog food? What is she?
Yappa yappa. You are literally just fucking old dog, bro.
All
Dog.
talk. Okay.
Oh, all talk.
So she's engaging in bants.
Yeah. Okay. Tim never changed. I missed him. Oh, this is I love his voice. I love the way he reads this. But yeah, she's yatta yatta yatta. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. I fucking hate that yatta thing. It's
Before
so
this.
stupid.
It made me want to see what happens before this.
You know what makes, whenever I hear, when I hear yatta, it makes me think of Wootini! For some reason.
Everyone's going to say, it doesn't matter what happened before this, but I'll get to it. Because I can't find this VOD. It's not on her Twitch that I can see. Do you know where it is? In the replies, there's a video. Okay, we'll find that.
Ooh.
Very well. So she tells this guy he's all talk.
Yappa yappa. You are literally just fucking old dog, bro.
Oh, be honest with me.
My ult's ready.
Do you know what rape feels like?
Ha! Okay, that's funny. That's funny. She was probably trying to say dog water. Maybe. Maybe dog water. She says you're all talk, bro, but it's her accent. She says yatta yatta yatta. You're literally all just talk, bro. But it's because of her accent.
Oh, be honest with me.
That. Very well. So she tells this guy he's all talk.
Yappa yappa. You are literally just fucking old dog, bro.
Oh, be honest with me.
My ult's ready.
Do you know what rape feels like?
No, I don't actually.
Or do you want to?
Shaken. Shaken. It's
Why would you say, no, I don't actually? What the fuck? That's not what you say to that. You say, no, I wouldn't know because I do the raping. That's what you say, you dumb bitch. Holy fuck. Oh my god. You don't go, no, I don't actually. You go, no, I wouldn't know because I'm doing the raping. That's what you say.
It's understandable
Holy
to
fuck.
be put off balance by someone going that heavy.
No?
Are you saying you're gonna rape me?
Because you're heading on the right path right now.
Are you saying you're gonna rape me?
That's cringes. Why are you... Bear this in mind. You can say he's out of line for his question. Try and shake this person he's arguing with. But then the bait...
You're going on the right path for it.
Is that what you're saying?
Toxins going up.
Obviously, it's what he's saying. You... Holy shit. That is not how you banter, you dummy. Oh my god. That's not how you fucking banter. You, first of all, he knows you don't know how to banter. That's why he went so heavy on you, first of all. And second of all, he's an Aussie. That's what Aussies do. Aussies give no fucks. They will just fucking, they don't care. So he's going in on you because he's obviously figured out that you think you can banter with your... All Valorant players are Sniper Wolf. I love that. I love that, right? That's great. But yeah, it's she showed that she wants to banter with her yata yata yata. You're literally all talk, bro. So he's like, okay, fine, you dumb cunt. You know what rape feels like? And she, being an idiot who doesn't know how to banter, was like, no, I don't.
It's not rape if I like it.
See?
Is it now?
He's fucking with you.
Outbanted.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. If it was really just so shocking she had to leave, she would have left before this point.
Yep.
She tried to engage, lost to him, because she couldn't shoot back.
Right. She lost the minute she said, no, I don't actually. Had she flipped it on him and she said what I said earlier, then he would have been like, oh, fuck. Or he would have been like, ha, that's a good one, mate. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you do.
Effectively, and he kept having things to say,
Yeah.
and then she left. This is salt at not having bants. This isn't, he said rape stuff. This is, couldn't fire back, tried to tangle with him,
And
failed, then
and ran
quit.
away. Yeah. She ran
We
away.
watched this happen. She didn't leave because he said something horrible about rape. He said something horrible. Do you know what rape feels like? And then she tried to tangle with him, and he had a response to everything she was saying. Then she peaced out.
Hectic. Oh.
I straight up don't believe she's that upset over what was said.
What did he just say?
Saying. Then she peaced out.
Hectic. Oh.
Then she peaced
can't-
out.
Hectic. Oh.
I can't even tell what that dude just said. What the fuck did that guy just say?
Hectic. Oh.
No.
I straight up
I-
don't believe she's that upset over what was said. I think
You can't even tell what he said. Why would you leave?
she's upset and salty that she failed. I think she's just butthurt. I think she's butthurt. I could imagine someone being really upset by what he said. They would have been upset before. They would have been, like, immediately upset. She tried to tangle and lost. And now she wants him locked away. Someone responded to this, so she says, these were their names for anyone wondering, posts their accounts. Billy Croc says, you should take legal action. You've got their usernames. Not sure on the ins and outs of Australian law. But I'm sure you could go down the legal routes of finding out who these people are. After all, their IP is traceable. To which she responds, 6 years imprisonment. Some sort of resource with information about the law.
What the fuck? 6 years in jail for a rape joke? What the fuck?
Have you been charged with threats to commit a sexual offense? This is a serious offense, and as such, your case must be handled carefully. Yada, 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 yada. Regarding the offense, though, very interestingly, it says prosecution must prove, 1, the accused makes a threat to rape or sexually assault another person directly or a third party, and,
That
very
didn't
importantly,
happen.
I would say, 2, the accused intends that the other person will believe or will probably believe that the accused will carry out the threat.
Yeah, I don't think that she for 1 second believed that he was gonna rape her through the screen. I don't believe she believed he intended to do that.
No. That bogan does not believe that she will believe from what he said that he's actually going to find her and rape her.
No.
No. doesn't hit the hurdle for 2.
Nope.
I've seen people saying it doesn't hit the hurdle for 1. It hits the hurdle for 1 because look at this little, assuming whatever resource she's quoting, I presume it's probably from some lawyer's website. This doesn't look like government documentation to me. But a threat can be made out by words alone or by the conduct of the accused if those words or conduct convey an intention by the accused to sexually penetrate or sexually touch another without consent, or to be penetrated or sexually touched by another without consent of the other party.
Okay, yeah,
I bet
guess it
a
passes the
legalese
hurdle for
proficient
1.
individual could easily say that it beats the first hurdle. Want to know something really fun as well? Someone responds to that and says, "This alone tells you that Riot need to take it serious. Report it to the police, I say." Going to the police tomorrow.
Going
she
to the
says.
police tomorrow. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Over banter on a game. Holy Christ.
I don't think nasty bants should be criminal. Hard line on, I'm not going to entertain that nasty bants on Valorant should be criminal.
Nasty bants anywhere shouldn't be criminal. Like anywhere. I'm sorry.
No. Should it be bannable? Or does it fall under what should be banned based on the TOS? Probably. I imagine what he said is a ban-worthy offense. Should it be
I don't even think it should be banned.
a ban-worthy offense?
No.
I don't think so. Why not? It's so horrible.
It's not though.
With the tools that you have
Not really though.
to moderate your own experience, I don't think it matters how terrible what someone says is.
No.
Now,
You
if they're
need them.
leaking, like, your credit card details or something, yeah. If they're just saying something nasty, you have all the tools you need to not hear it.
Yeah. Like, there's a reason I don't have game voice chat on in Mortal Kombat. And it's not because I don't want to hear bants. It's because there are people that will blare music on their open mic specifically to get live streamers hit with copyright. Because apparently live streaming is, like, gay or something and not a real job, and you shouldn't be a live streamer if you are. So there are people who will actively play music on open mic just in case there are people streaming.
Oh, but no one should have to hear that to begin with. Some people don't give a fuck.
No.
If I'm in a lobby and all my teammates are saying just the insanely nastiest things in the world to each other and none of us are bothered, why should any of us be punished if no one's upset? And if someone's upset, they have the tools to opt out
They
of
can
that
leave, yeah.
discussion and conversation.
They
So
don't
why
have to
should
be
there be
there.
bans for that?
There shouldn't be, but as a person who has been through sexual crime, I don't care about rape jokes. They don't bother me at all. Like, it just doesn't bother me. It's like, especially if you're gonna be in a game, like, it's gamer talk. You shit talk when you're gaming. Like, I used to have, when I was a kid, I used to have people fucking, my uncle's friends. We would be playing, like, Killer Instinct, and they'd be like, ha ha, you can't find me, you can't see me, and then I'd find them and beat the crap out of them on the map. It was just shit talk. I didn't go running to my grandparents. So-and-so made fun of me being blind while we were playing a video game. No, I just fucking found him and beat him.
I don't get it. When the controls are available for you to moderate your own experience, if you then ban people on the basis of taste, you're trying to have a social effect. You're not just moderating your space because you've given people the tool to do that themselves. You're trying to make that conduct unacceptable more generally.
Yes.
By saying, even if you're all happy with it, you can't. Especially considering Riot's interest in automated moderation. They are very interested in automating it. So even if you are together with people and you're all happy to talk like that and no one reports another person in your group,
The AI could...
it's possible for you to get banned for talking that
you.
way with each other and no one having a problem. Or at least in future, depending on how they implement it. I think that's ridiculous.
It
I
is
think that's
ridiculous.
silly. Now, apparently there's further context to this as well. We've already seen that she tried to engage with this guy. She wasn't traumatized instantly by him asking if she'd experienced rape. She tried to engage. She tried to bait him to get him into more trouble. She went full Karen. Say the worst thing. I'm recording. Say the worst thing. I need my viral clip.
Yep.
And when instead he was still in good spirits and banting and just beating her ass, then she pieced out. Embarrassing, cringe, salty fraud. Salty, lying, fake fraud cry bully.
Well, because I'm sorry, but this is why I play games with a lot of dudes, because a lot of female gamers are really fucking annoying. And they think that they can banter, and they really, really can't. Like, they really can't. It's very sad. It's very rare that I'll hear a girl in a clip that banters, and I'll go, oh shit, she can throw down. Most of the time, if I were to shit talk the way I shit talk with guy gamers to girl gamers, they'd be like, why are you so mean? You don't like your own kind. Oh my god. Like, it would be horrible. It would be horrible.
Shut up. But, on top of that, allegedly, I got a penalty for leaving. Yeah, of course. We shouldn't have to mute
I got
because
a
people are
penalty
saying
for
horrendous
leaving.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could also just not care.
If you're playing
If
in
Riot
ranked,
is
you're
the
gonna get
safe
a
space
penalty
it claims
for
to be,
leaving.
please care. If Riot is the safe space it claims to be,
The
please
safe space?
please Tencent, please listen to us harder. Please make it so that if have an AI that predicts that people are going to say these things and then bricks their computer.
No shit. Like, what the fuck? It's a video game. It's not a safe space. You're there to fuck each other up. What kind of safety is that? You're there to be violent towards each other. Shit talk is part of that. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do while you're fucking blowing your opponent's head off? Pip pip old chap, cheerio. No.
Also, if he gets banned, he wins against her in the bans, and then he's rewarded by not having to play Valorant anymore. What sort of message are you sending if people are freed? If people are freed from Valorant when they do rape banter,
Thank you.
You're encouraging.
Valorant is garbage.
I've got the link. She said this right before this happened, by the way. Claiming victimhood after your own actions lead to worse consequences. That's no one's fault but your own. That's too far. Of course the guy's responsible for anything he says. The characterization of it as a crime, absurd. And I think the standard that for obscenity, when you have a mute function, that should be banned and that should be cracked down on more broadly. Hey, compromise. Take away voice privilege.
Right.
Whatever. But really, just mute them. Some of us are fine to be in that environment. You might like it, you might not. If you don't like it, you can mute. If you don't care, you don't mute. Self-service. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so what did she say?
This guy is an asshole. This guy's an absolute asshole. Like, I'm literally the only reason I have him unmuted. The only reason I have him unmuted is for content.
Ha! You fucking transparent. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The only reason you have him unmuted is for content. So you want him to banter with you.
She actually said it. No wonder the VOD isn't available.
Yeah.
We knew that was what she was doing because she was baiting him and trying to get him to say more. It was obvious, but she actually said it? This is embarrassing. She had a fantasy that she was gonna own this guy. His bogan genetics allowed him to overpower her.
Yeah.
She could not banter back. She got butthurt, rage quit because she didn't get to own him for content. She failed. She got flustered. Butthurt about that.
Mm-hmm.
Cries. Brick his computer, Valorant. Brick his computer, China. China, please. Disgusting. Calculated. Reptilian. You chose to leave him unmuted in the hopes that he'd say something.
Yeah.
You deliberately, purposefully didn't use a tool that is effortless to use that you knew about because you wanted to be contacted with nasty things, and now you're complaining, why are you letting this happen?
Why Why are you letting the nasty thing that I wanted to happen for content happen? How dare you? How could you do this to me? How could you do this to me, China?
Brick her computer, China, right now. And I will vote for Joe Biden. Activate the Vanguard death beam.
I will
Jesus
vote for
Christ.
Joe Biden.
Real talk, though. If someone's being an asshole on your team and you're playing ranked, mute them and just encourage everyone else to mute them too.
Yep.
Don't be shit-talking. Don't be serious shit-talking teammates. Idiot move.
Yeah, shit talk your opponents. Don't shit talk your teammates, dude. Like, even if they are playing like a complete dickbag, wait till the lobby after and be like, hey, why were you being such a dickbag? Dickbag. But while you're playing, fucking just mute the guy, finish the match, and move on.
They're just going to play worse and you're going to lose harder.
Yep.
They do have kernel access with Valorant installed. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So that. That's, I can't believe that she fully actually said that she had him unmuted for content. That's insane. How am I doing? It's okay. I'm doing okay. See? Even Buttercup thinks that's funny. Let's see. That's a good banter. That's a good banter. You can't just expect people not to banter with you if you're going to be like, oh, this guy's such an asshole. I literally have him unmuted for content. Like, really? Really? That's what you're gonna admit to that? Okay. Like, wow. So apparently, gamers are the biggest threat to American society. This is a Kira TV video. I think you guys can see the theme here of what's going on. But before we get into this next video, unfortunately, I do have to take a break because of my stupid problems. So I will be right back. I'm going to mute, put on some music, share the stream, check out the Streamlabs link, and throw in some shekels to make me jump when I get back. Okay. We have returned. Now let me just pop things over here. All right. So, let's see what Kira has to say about this biggest threat to American society from gamers. Let's see.
It's 2024 and they've gone and done it again. We're back with another attempt from the United States government to tell everyone how video games are causing violence in the world, creating extremists, and most importantly, how they plan to stop it all. This time, the leading cause of extremism is apparently content creators, live streamers, and of course the returning classic, memes.
God damn it, I'm the problem now. I'm a big threat to society. Cool!
I read this 45-page document that was created by a branch of the US government, so come with me on this magical, mystical, and often confusing carpet ride to discover how you, once again, are the problem. First things first, who exactly wrote this report and what's the overall goal? It was created by an organization called GAO, also known as the US Government Accountability Office.
Of course the Government Accountability Office wrote this report. Because they have no sense of fun whatsoever.
This office is funded by and directly reports to the US Congress, with the lead position being called the Comptroller General, a position that is assigned by the US President. The GAO exists, in their own words, to help the government save money and work more efficiently. They basically get paid taxpayers' money to try and hold the US government accountable in their spending and to try and find problems that need to be solved.
So then why do they even care about gamers and content creators?
This time, the problem they found that needs solving is gaming and social media. Okay. I'll read you in their own words why exactly this report was initially created. In recent years, content on social media and gaming platforms that promotes domestic violent extremism has influenced several high-profile attacks, according to experts and agency officials. As a result, some social media and gaming companies, as well as federal agencies, are making an effort to understand and address online content that promotes domestic violent extremism.
Domestic violent extremism? What the Are you talking about, like, homegrown terrorism? And domestic terrorism? Or are you talking about, like, right-wing what the fuck is domestic violent extremism? I've never heard that term before.
GAO was asked to review domestic violent extremists' use of social media and gaming platforms.
I'm guessing they mean,
essentially,
like, domestic
they're
terrorists.
putting forth the idea directly that gaming and social media has contributed to some heinous acts of violence. And I'm not even going to disagree with the premise that social media is a place that people become radicalized or communicate extreme ideas. Nor am I even going to disagree that there are pockets of the internet that foster communities like this.
Yeah, there absolutely are. There definitely are corners of the internet that foster extremist ideas. There are platforms that promote extreme views and radical views, but that does not mean that every single gamer, every single content creator, every single consumer of gaming or any content in general is an extremist.
What I am going to disagree with is lumping gaming in there, as well as how they provide almost zero examples of what they claim exists throughout this entire report. Whether you disagree or agree, there needs to be substance to make the claim, but we'll get to that. So let's go over some of the greatest hits of the report. On the very first page, they essentially present a pipeline of extremism that stems from live streamers. The pipeline, in their words, goes from a live stream to video hosting sites, then to social media platforms and forums, eventually landing on user sharing. Now, obviously, they're not talking about your average Twitch streamer who plays Fall Guys or World of Warcraft. They're talking predominantly about those fringe streamers that are deplatformed from most of the mainstream websites. The types of people who are most likely deep down conspiracy rabbit holes and foster an audience that are probably on the way towards some pretty extreme beliefs.
You mean like most of the people that ran to Rumble and Cozy and fucking all of those platforms because YouTube was like, no, you can't say shit that's like verifiably, provably opposite of what you're saying? You mean those people?
This is a very real thing that exists. My issue with the usage of this, of course, is that there's almost zero context about what or who they're talking about.
Yeah.
They just throw this infographic out there. This becomes a much bigger issue when you start to introduce the gaming aspect, which they essentially lump in with this entire report.
Okay, so they're essentially lumping gamers in with the guys that stream on Kick and Rumble and Cozy and say like the most heinous shit that and actually believe that shit and have their followers believing that shit. That they're lumping gamers in with that.
Using the very real social media bubbles of fringe content to smuggle in gaming as some kind of Trojan horse to Congress.
That is fucking sneaky.
This becomes apparent when you look at their inclusion of an ADL, Anti-Defamation League, article, which represents gaming as a whole as some kind of breeding ground for, and I will quote them here, white supremacy.
Fuck you! Again, oh my god, this goes so fucking deep. We've got all these DEI game companies screaming about gamers being white supremacist. Then magically we have this Government Accountability Office report that has an Anti-Defamation League article that ties gaming to white supremacy. Coincidence? No, I don't fucking think so.
The ADL report I also read, just to make sure I wasn't getting my wires crossed and I had all the information at hand. The GAO essentially used this ADL report to inform what they're talking about here. This is one of only like 8 sources that they cite.
We can go ahead and call this the Jack Thompson backdoor. No shit. Holy
report to Congress. So the ADL article is important to the points that they're making, and the ADL essentially claims that, quote, more than 4 out of 5 adults, 86%, aged from 18 to 45, experienced harassment in online multiplayer games.
86% of adults aged 18 to 45 experience harassment in multiplayer games? That's some horse shit right there. And what are you calling harassment? Are you calling just bants harassment? Because I guarantee you that's what they're doing. They're calling banter harassment.
One of the few things in the article that could explain them reaching these numbers of harassment is this infographic of data, where they asked 13 to 17-year-olds if they experienced harassment and then broke it down by categories.
Oh, okay, so if 13 to 17-year-olds experience harassment, and they always know what harassment is, right? Because they're, super wise and super, they know the world, right? So they can define harassment very easily.
The categories include things like disrupted play, such as trolling or griefing, which made up the largest chunk, and called offensive names, which came in closely behind.
That's banter.
So what they're calling harassment is basically if somebody says you're shit at a video game, goes AFK in a ranked match, or intentionally feeds, team blocks you in FPS, something like that, something griefing or trolling you, they're basically using this to present an argument that gaming is full of these really bad people and it's extremely toxic and hateful.
Oh God, I guess whenever I teabag and MK, I'm just a white supremacist, toxic, hateful bitch. Ugh, my white supremacy is showing whenever I teabag. Ugh, I'm such a bad person.
Which seems pretty fucking out there as a concept to me personally. They then go on to use this data to claim that, and I'll need to quote you on this just to outline how stupid it is, as a result of being targeted by hate in online games, 30% of young players said they always hide their identity when playing online.
Well, shouldn't you always hide your identity when you're playing online? Like, shouldn't you always just have a gamer tag and not go by your real name? Like, isn't that just... Am I weird? Am I weird that I don't play with my real name? Like, that's...
Now, I've been playing video games online since 1997. I've never once not hidden my identity in video games.
Thank you, Kira!
I don't make my character name my actual full name. I don't make my character look like me. I don't change my display picture to be a picture of me. Nobody does this.
Thank you, Kira. Thank you. Fuck me. Who the hell has their gamer tag as their name? Like, fuck. Nobody does that.
We all inherently hide our identity just by virtue of existing in video games and always have done.
Yeah.
We create usernames and gamer handles and tags. So this makes zero sense to me. They're trying to basically say that due to somebody trolling you in a ranked match or calling you shit at a video game, whatever it's going to be, which we all know people do, they all say outrageous things in games to just try and offend you. Nothing about you personally, probably, because they don't even know who you are. The ADL's trying to make this link that due to that, and they've shown the data, the majority of it is coming from these two groups of what they call harassment, to say that this is making young people hide their identity. And if
everyone hides their identity unless these young people are stupid enough to like literally create their PlayStation and Steam and Xbox Live accounts under their actual names, which is retarded because everybody gets internet safety courses now and they always say don't do that, like do not do that, right? We didn't have to be told not to do that. We just figured it out. Everybody now has internet safety lessons at school. And then and now they're like, I know, I'm gonna make my name or my character name John Adams 2001. Cause that's my name and that's when I was born. Why am I being doxxed? Ugh.
And if this is what you're putting forward, I have to question your credibility or what your goal is if you're dragging this into your report as if it made any sense or contributed towards an actual point. Now this is where it gets wild. They also polled kids, literal children, ages between 10 and 17, asking if they had been exposed to white supremacy.
They shouldn't even be playing online games. If you're 10, why the fuck are your parents letting you play online video games? I am sorry. I don't let my oldest online. He plays offline. All of his games are offline. His Minecraft is offline, and that's the only game that he plays that could be played online. Like, other than that, he plays like Lego Star Wars and Lego, like all the Lego games. They do not play online because they're children.
Between 10 and 17, asking if they had been exposed to white supremacy. They
don't even know what that is.
They even specifically outlined to the children that by this they mean the exact concept of believing white people are superior to other races.
Yeah, they had to explain what white supremacy was.
And white people should be in charge. That is a quote. Apparently 15% of kids said yes, they have been exposed to this in multiplayer
15.
games. At which point I'd ask, what the fuck are kids playing nowadays for this to be the case?
They're not, first of all, 15%. I guarantee you that a good 13% of those kids said yes because they thought that's what the person wanted them to say. And the other 2% probably are in some really fucked up Discord servers that they shouldn't be in the first place because they're kids.
You don't have to wait long because the answer is apparently Roblox. Now,
Yep.
I obviously don't play Roblox, but in all my time playing online games, I wouldn't say I've been exposed to white supremacy. I've been exposed to people saying words that they shouldn't be saying to try and offend people. I don't think I've been exposed to actual ideological white supremacy, like somebody speaking out a manifesto or something.
There's, like, when do you have the time in a match for somebody to be, like, divulging their entire ideological belief system? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no time for that shit. You gotta have your shit talking bullet points.
Maybe times have changed, but anyway, that's in there. The next section they called ally behaviors, which I'm going to skip for everybody's sanity. The next part is really interesting, actually, to prove a point that I'm trying to make. And this is where they give a statistical breakdown of which games these kids are reporting being harassed in.
Fortnite,
and since we've seen that
Roblox,
they're using trolling and saying bad words as personal harassment in video games, you know exactly which games are going to be at the top of the tree. All the competitive team-based ones.
Yup. Because in a competitive game, you're gonna shit talk. Because you're competing, and when you lose... Like, there are times when I have lost because of somebody just playing like a complete... Like, they're doing stuff that... Like, they're just playing like an asshole, and they're playing randomly. There's no way to predict it. And they lose just because they managed to... Or they win because they managed to, like, down to one extra time. And I will turn on my mic and I'll go, you may have won, but you got outplayed by a blind person. And it sounds stupid, but I'll do that.
Obviously, Valorant, Call of Duty, Dota 2, Fortnite, PUBG. Competitive team-based ones. Obviously, Valorant, Call of Duty, Dota 2, Fortnite, PUBG, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and the list continues. So essentially, the ADL has built a statistical basis that claims harassment in online games is growing and causing people to do heinous acts in real life because kids log on to a competitive game, get told their shit, called some names that are probably based on shock value and nothing to do with them personally because they don't know personally who they are, get trolled. That's what this report is. And just
yeah, it's literally kids are getting trolled because they're going online when they shouldn't be online because they're kids. They're getting their asses kicked because they're kids and they're still learning how to play the game. And kids always think they're better than they are because they're kids. And then they get shit talked, and then they'll report that as trolling and harassment.
And just for the record, 3 of the people that were experts that consulted on the GAO's actual congressional report work for the ADL, so they're probably in some way involved in this report.
Of interest
this gets worse when they get to the section that they talk about adults and their experiences of harassment. The ADL claims that from their data, 17% of adult gamers experienced doxing, as in having their personal identifying information like full name and address posted online.
17%? You know what? I might believe that. Actually, no. 17, that's high. You know what? No, now that I think about it, 17% is very high. Because gaming, as popular as gaming has become, there still aren't that many gamers for it to be that high. I don't think it's 17%. I think maybe I don't know. It's got to be lower than 10.
And they also, get this one, 12% of adult gamers in America experienced swatting, which the ADL define as having a stranger make a false report to emergency services to target somebody.
No, not 12%. I'm not going to say swatting doesn't exist, but I don't think it's 12%. That's huge. That is a big number of people.
So they're claiming, out of 60 million American adults that play video games, 7.2 million of them have experienced swatting.
Yeah, that's
with also 10 million of
insane.
them experiencing doxing.
That's
which I'm just going to say, I don't believe these numbers. I don't believe that they're real. There's no way I could conceive of this being true.
They're way too high. Like, yes, swatting and doxing exist. And they are they're horrible and they ruin lives, okay? Nobody's going to deny that. But to sit there and say that millions of people are being swatted and doxed because of gaming, no.
Obviously, I know doxing and swatting do happen, but to random people in video game lobbies, at a combined rate of 29% of 60 million people, there's not a chance that that can be the case. That would mean statistically, every game you join of, say, Valorant or CSGO, with 10 people in there.
I wouldn't doubt that it's becoming more prominent, but I still don't think it's at 7 million and 10 million. Like, that's insane. That is really high.
Almost 3 out of the 10 have been doxed or swatted before due to a video game match that they played. That number just feels absurdly high and reads like fiction, created to support a narrative that makes gamers appear to be considerably more dangerous than they are. Anyway, that ADL report is a video all on its own. I obviously have gone a little bit deeper into that because this is a large basis for the rest of the GAO report as it pertains to gaming specifically. I just wanted to give you a background on what this report was using when it was presenting this narrative to Congress. This is what they claim is a factual basis for their objective reporting. Now, not only do they use this ADL report as a source, they also use the Department of Homeland Security report called Homeland Threat Assessment 2024, the Federal Bureau of Investigation and Department of Homeland Security report called Intelligence Assessment and Data on Domestic Terrorism, a January 6th report on domestic terrorism, a PEW Research Center.
Wait, the January 6th report on domestic terrorism they're linking to gaming? Holy shit!
The social media fact sheet, Entertainment Software Association's Essential Facts about US video game industry,
Oh my
and last but
God.
not least, the US Secret Service Mass Attacks in Public Spaces report. You can find all of those within the main GAO report,
That
which I
is
will link below.
crazy.
So it seems like most of the gaming inclusion here comes from that ADL report, and that specifically comes from a mass shooting event in Buffalo, which they linked to gaming because the shooter released a manifesto stating he was radicalized by a Roblox custom game.
Radicalized by a Roblox custom game. Yeah, gee, why do I not let my children play Roblox? And why do I constantly tell my other parent friends, get your kids the fuck off of Roblox? Roblox is fucking evil. There are very few games that I will actually be like, no, that's a bad game. Roblox is one of them.
Which we've seen before with people claiming after they've done something really bad that a video game made them do it, which is obviously nonsense. It's not engaging in reality.
No.
I don't know why we'd believe these
The devil made me do. That's the same thing. The devil made me
people.
do
There's
it.
obviously something wrong with them to do that in the first place. So to then say what they've written or said makes them a trustworthy narrator, and we should take on surface level what they think did this to them is ridiculous as a concept.
Yeah.
It's never the video game. It's always a mental health crisis and a failure of society to help that individual.
Bingo. It's not a video game created by somebody completely separate from a person who does something bad. It is literally the person. And it is the person and their actions.
The avenue or venue for the radicalization is hardly relevant, nor is it ever the actual video game. It's always people they meet who share similar ideas, which then makes it not about gaming at all and about the core issue of mental health and any tool to communicate or find peers.
True.
Which is why these reports always miss the mark for me, as they focus entirely on things like gaming being an issue, ignoring the fact that gaming is not the problem and never has been.
No.
They totally miss the forest for the trees. You should be trying to solve people's mental health and what's leading them to this path, instead of skipping that step and just saying, let's try to monitor these places where people are meeting.
Yeah, why are you always trying to ruin the meeting place? Meanwhile, it's the people that they're meeting in the meeting place. And, you know, all of them share a similar, you know, like mental health issue or misanthropic idea. Like,
which again, I think on the totem pole of how people do these things, gaming is probably very low. So let's go back to the GAO report. They then outline, and I'll quote the section, ways that domestic violent extremists use online platforms. And then they show an infographic talking about memes. Essentially saying, and again, I don't necessarily entirely disagree, that people use memes to spread a message to a large audience, and then a small portion of people that message reaches and resonates with move to a private communication group.
Well, okay, yeah, but that's normal. That's normal throughout human history. Like, how many times would you see like a cartoon, a political cartoon, and people would like rally around that because it shared a message that they believed in?
Then, of that small communication group, an even smaller percentage of those people might wind up doing something radical. This is not untrue. This does happen. I know we've all seen some incredibly racist, sexist, or otherwise outrageous memes on social media. And of course, you can use anything that's popular as a way to convey an idea for anything positive or negative. But I'm going to hazard a guess that most of the time people sharing those, even if they're bad, even if they're memes based on things most people consider bad, they aren't on a mission to recruit people to any kind of cause. No. And they're just sharing them because they find them funny.
Yeah, that's mostly why people share memes. It's not, you know, some clandestine, oh, I must revolutionize everything. It's, hey, this is hilarious.
Obviously, I don't agree that they're funny, but I don't think everybody who shares something that's, you know, some kind of way is out there trying to recruit people.
No.
And we have examples of this, so that's why I don't rule it out as existing. We can just look at things like involuntary celibate, or better known as incels. These people do see and share these memes, then they end up in a community where they get further radicalized.
Very true.
And then things
very
happen.
True.
They have done, we've seen them. The next section discusses the mass shooting in Buffalo and makes an absolutely wild leap of logic. They claim that due to the gunman putting a camera on his head and then carrying out the attack, that he was, quote, replicating the visual style of a first-person shooter game.
Oh, fuck you. Really? You think that that's what he was doing? Replicating an FPS mode instead of, I want to video this in my own perspective because I'm fucked up and I might want to, if I survive this, I want to rewatch it. No. It's because he thinks he's in a video game.
Which is utter fucking nonsense. It's just a convenient place to put a camera, which is why it's used in pretty much every outdoor activity video ever. They just put a GoPro on their helmet. There's zero link to the idea he was trying to replicate anything.
Yeah, nobody, like, could you imagine making the claim that people that put helmet cams on when they ride their motorcycles think that they're in a racing game and they want, like, the first person perspective from a racing game? Like, that would be so retarded.
And again, this just discredits the report and exposes the clear agenda directly in the face of their stated mission of objective and neutral reporting. The GAO report goes on to make some incredibly silly assertions, such as this section that basically says gamers make friends in games, and some of those gamers might be extremists, so somehow making friends is bad or something.
Making friends is bad, gaming is bad, having fun is bad. Nobody should have fun. You should all just work, sleep, eat, work, sleep.
Don't know exactly what the point is
no
here, to
fun.
be honest. They just say some extremists make
Stop
friends
having
in games,
fun right now.
That could be a bad thing. The funny section comes up next, where they basically contradict most of what they're claiming with a single sentence that reads, "One expert noted, there is no evidence directly linking violence in video games to real-world violence."
Ah!
But they then go on to immediately hit you with the "however," and then say that extremists will use certain games to target people who play violent ones, and even make their own games to recruit people.
Yes, the ever-present fear of the homegrown terrorist lurking in the video game.
Which, again, makes it not about the game, because
about
there
the
are no
person.
mainstream games created that have any kind of sizable audience you can point to that exists with the intent to recruit people to extremism. If these are the leaps of logic you're making, you basically can replace the term video game here for written or spoken language and blame the ability to communicate instead of video games, as there's zero way to link any of these things together as a cause, and the actual vehicle for recruitment is just the ability to communicate.
Written language, religion, music. Shall I continue?
Which you can do in pretty much every avenue that people use on a daily basis. This is like blaming electronic mail for people being extremists because somebody can email somebody else. Like, yeah, as soon as you allow people to talk to each other, if they find somebody who's into the things that they're into and they're bad things, of course, they're probably going to get together and talk about the bad things.
Yeah, that's like saying, that's like blaming... I don't even know what it's like. That's so stupid. I can't even wrap my brain around how stupid this is.
This is nothing to do with video games. This next part's pretty crazy. According to some companies they spoke to, big tech and social media in particular...
It's like blaming the library for homeless people being there instead of the fact that it's a public building where homeless people can go because it's public and warm.
Human workers to specifically monitor people who they believe are, quote, bad actors. Not just on their platform either, meaning they employ people who follow them around digitally to other platforms and mediums, compiling reports and keeping tabs on them. That's the social media companies doing that, not the government.
Yeah, wow.
That information is then obviously going to be shared with federal government. This next part was pretty funny, to be honest, until I thought about it more. The GAO report links certain profile pictures on social media to violent extremists. They state specifically that many white supremacists use ancient Greek, Roman, and Norse imagery to
fuck you!
quote, create an aesthetic that supports their narrative.
Here we go with the Roman shit again. Jesus Christ, do they fucking... Oh my god. It's like they see the memes and shit on the internet and they actually think that people believe this shit. Holy fuck.
Now this on surface level sounds ridiculous, right? But I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Almost every time I see someone saying some deeply racist or sexist shit on my Twitter timeline, they almost always have a picture of a Roman centurion or some old Greek statue. This was obviously funny to see in a government report because it sounds stupid, but at least anecdotally this one tracks with what I've personally seen. Though obviously the issue lies in grouping people together as if they're all doing that if they have the same profile pictures. Because at the end of the segment they specifically state, one of the experts noted that this type of imagery may not directly violate company content policies, but it helps draw others into this worldview, which doesn't even mention the people using these pictures doing anything. It just draws a line under those profile pictures and says, they're bad.
Those damn people with the Roman pictures, they're super evil. Why? They just are.
One last thing I want to highlight. The report also states the federal government is collecting evidence on social media, which we already knew, but now you have it in black and white that if you post some memes that they consider to be an issue, you're probably now on a list. But unlike Santa Claus, where you have to do something really wrong, it could just be you posting a Pepe or something, which, let me remind you, the ADL still considers a hate symbol. Have no fear though, because the federal agency responsible for collecting your memes and your social media information does not join Discord servers, so gamers are mostly safe from this. They're not really allowed to go anywhere where they would be required to interact with you directly, presumably due to entrapment or something like that, so they just stick to public places. That being said, throughout these reports there are also claims that Discord is a bad place and also somehow complicit in creating extremists and radicals, just like gaming apparently is.
Yes, Discord creates extremists and radicals. Not the people that create servers on Discord. It's just Discord.
The reason they come to this conclusion is solely because it can be used for bad people to communicate, which again, anything online can be used to communicate by bad people, but they obviously feel the need to point at gaming and Discord specifically. So to me, clearly this report was completely lacking in any form of evidence, factual or objective reporting, despite the claim that that's what the GAO exists to do. They use terrible reports from the ADL that make zero fucking sense, to be honest, to lump gaming into the equation when this report should have focused solely on social media, which they can probably make a much stronger case for. Obviously, you've got big people on these alternate social media platforms that do run live streams and post videos that have some pretty extreme beliefs, some nationalistic beliefs, things like that. But you don't see that in gaming. It just seems like another time where gaming's getting blamed for something that it really has nothing to do with,
it is.
despite not a single study existing that links violence to video games, even the most violent games in the first place. I do want to say that obviously there will be examples and cases of people finding each other in video games and then going on to a private server somewhere and eventually maybe doing something radical like the report claims. That's common sense. Any avenue where people can communicate with each other presents the opportunity for this to happen. And obviously the games that host user-generated or created content, such as, for instance, Roblox, are games that are more likely to have this occur.
Yeah.
Games that host player-generated content as well as games for children probably do need more strict monitoring and moderation.
Probably? No, Kira. Definitely do. Roblox, I will never let my kids play Roblox. Never will I let my children play Roblox.
Exactly those reasons. But to take the entire gaming industry and just throw that to the wolves over a concept that is so common sense and apparent, with zero evidence of any of the claims outside of saying it can happen, is wild for a government agency to be doing. They may as well say the internet, the postal service, the local town board, talking in the street, the telephone system or any form of communication is the issue. That would make just as much sense as saying specifically gaming is the problem. What bothers me most is that these reports always present everything as bad. They state that gamers can become radicalized, but they don't mention that gaming can also bring people together, create friendships, help people who might be struggling with isolation or on the path to radicalization by bringing them into situations with other gamers who enrich their life and unknowingly bring them back from a dark path. They would rather pretend that gaming is somehow an issue or that any of these problems are inherent to the medium. Gaming can give people a place to belong, introduce them to kindness, companionship and understanding, but in their world, they only see the bad. And the scary part is that the report was accepted, with the Department of Homeland Security and the FBI agreeing to their recommendation, which is incredibly vague in the first place. But anyway, there we go. Another example of gamers bad. There was over 250 pages of documentation here between the sources. So if you want to go read...
That's insane. But that's the thing. Like, gaming can do so much. Like, gaming brought me and Pinkhollow together. Gaming, I found the blind fighting game community and found a whole bunch of blind gamers. And I didn't know that there were other blind gamers. Until, like, I felt like I was the only one. And now, like, and it's because of the blind fighting game community that I've improved my play style as much as I have. And, like, pushed myself to go and try to compete online. And just, like, gaming, I would say, does far more good than it does harm. But that's just me. All right, let's see here. I'm going to put this up to our cop video Because I am in a lot of goddamn pain, and I need to speed this along. So let's do our live scene again. Code Blue Cam! Tell us about the most painful traffic stop you'll ever see.
During a sunny March afternoon in 2024, a deputy from the Monroe County Sheriff's Office was conducting routine patrol when a particular vehicle drew his attention in Big Pine Key, Florida.
Oh boy, it's a Florida person.
The driver of the vehicle was later identified as a 35-year-old female named Darla.
It's
She was
Florida,
observed veering
woman.
off the road at a high rate of speed in the opposite direction. In response, the deputy reversed course and started trailing her. The deputy further noticed Darla continuing to weave within her lane and ultimately decided to initiate the traffic stop. He subsequently observed Darla glance at him through her rearview mirror before she generously offered him a one-finger salute and continued to drive.
Generously offered him a one-fingered salute. That's funny.
She then abruptly pulled over, immediately exited her vehicle, and began walking towards the deputy.
That's not something you should do.
Why are you getting out of the car? Why are you getting out of the car? Step back. Step back. Step back.
Yeah,
I did not tell you to get out of the car.
Why are you getting out of the car? That's not what you do at a traffic stop.
Walk to the back of your car.
You're gonna tase me?
Walk to the back of your car.
You're gonna tase me?
Walk to the back of your car.
Shoot me, why don't you?
Walk
Jesus Christ, woman. Jesus Christ, that escalated quickly.
to the back of your car.
Shoot me.
To the back. To the back of your car.
Scott!
Turn around. That's what you're good for. Turn.
I don't feel safe.
Okay.
I don't feel
Turn
safe.
around.
Well, maybe if you hadn't gotten out of your car, you wouldn't feel unsafe.
Do not reach into your bag. I will tase you if you reach into your bag. Turn around.
Okay, you see this, right?
Turn around.
You see this, right? You see how I got out of my car and antagonized the situation, right? You see this.
Drop my bag for you. Are you a newbie? How long you been on the force, dude? You're
Turn
watching
around.
the whole thing, right? That's my neighbor.
Turn around.
Scott!
Turn around. Place your hands behind your head.
For what?
Why is
Place your hands behind
Why
your
is
head.
she yelling?
Place
for
your
Scott?
hands behind your bed. Place your
For
hands.
what?
You're driving off the side of the roadway. You didn't use your turn signal, and you're speeding when you passed me.
joking, right?
Okay.
You're joking, right? Oh my god. I so did not do that, you idiot. I was just driving normally, and it's completely fine for me to get out of the car and start yelling at you and telling you to shoot me.
Okay.
Kidding.
I've ordered you multiple times to turn around and place your hands behind your head. Now turn around and put your hands behind your head.
Can I get my boyfriend?
No. Put your hands behind your head. Are you an adult?
I'm 35 years old.
Okay, you're an
mother
adult,
of
then you can do this
three.
yourself.
I'm a mother of 3.
Look, ma'am, I don't want to hurt you, but if you don't listen to me, I'm going to have to.
You're gonna tase me?
I will have to if you don't listen to me.
Holy sh-
Place your hands behind your head.
You're a little pumped up. Why are you squeezing my hand so hard?
Because you keep
Dude,
not listening
I-
to me. Stop.
Okay,
Please.
Do you know who,
Stop.
Do you know
Do you know who I am?
who it is?
Okay, well, you smell like alcohol, too. Maybe that's
Okay.
why you're swerving all over the road.
You know who Dennis Ward is? Why don't you call him?
I don't need to call Dennis Ward
Well, why don't you?
because I don't need to.
Well, you might have to.
What does he have to do with this traffic stop?
If really, because if you take me to jail, it might. Yeah.
What might it-
You can't even finish your goddamn sentence, lady. Shut up.
Oh, go ahead. Let me blow. You're joking. How long you been in the force? What year are we at? You're new.
Okay.
You're so new. I'm 7th generation
Okay.
Floridian. You probably aren't
Please,
even from
please,
here.
please.
I'm a 7th generation Floridian. Shut up! What does that? Why would you be proud of that? Why would you be proud of that?
Stay.
Like, you're talking to me like a dog. Stay or what?
Okay,
dude?
well, I've
Stay
given
or
you
what?
orders as a normal human, and you don't seem to
No,
respond
you're
to that.
not. You're talking to me like I'm an animal, like a dog. Sit, stay.
Yeah, because you're not acting like a human, so act like a dog at
Like,
least,
look
okay?
at your hand pressing on me, bro. You don't
Okay.
have to touch me.
I do.
I'm not a criminal. I don't have drugs on me, dude. I don't have any pot, any.
Okay, stop.
Search
Stop.
my car.
Stop.
No, it's
Stop.
call a,
Stop.
Please call your supervisor.
No.
Why?
Because I don't need to.
Call your supervisor.
I don't need
No.
to.
I think you do.
Do you have anything else on you?
No, I don't. What kind of police state is this, dude?
What kind of police state is this for me driving off the road and swerving. Yeah, how dare you stop me?
I hate this, man. You're not. Are you really?
Yeah, you're going to jail.
Going to jail for what?
For
Can
resisting.
I get my purse?
No.
Resisting?
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
going to jail for resisting.
When you don't
Can I
listen
get
to
my
me.
cash out of my purse so I can make bond?
Okay. Sit down.
Holy are you
Sit down.
serious?
Yes, you're going to jail.
For what?
First off, you're drunk and you're driving a car.
I'm not drunk and drive. Let me
Okay.
blow.
Be that as
Can
it
I
may,
blow?
you're resisting.
Can I blow?
No, not right now.
I know my rights.
Okay, fantastic. Well,
Can I
one of
at
your
least
rights
let
is
my
your
Then
right to
if you
remain
know your rights, shut up. Because that's one of your rights. So please, stop talking.
No.
I suggest you do that right now.
Can I at
Put
least
your
let
feet
my
in the car.
boyfriend know to come pick me up?
No, you can call him at the jail. Put your feet in.
I don't know his phone number.
Put your feet
my
in, please.
phone's dead.
You don't know your
I'm John,
boyfriend's
okay? I
phone
need you to put
number?
your
Can
feet
you look
into
me
the
up
car.
and make sure I'm not a criminal? You can't just take me like this.
I
have
can
3
actually.
kids and a job. Like, please.
I have kids and a job. That means I can't go to jail. Yeah, okay. And how do you not know your boyfriend's phone number? Is he very, very new? Is he, like, not a boyfriend but a one-night stand and you're just calling him a boyfriend because you don't want to be... Like, how do you not know your boyfriend's phone number?
Okay.
Can we talk?
Can
we
you
have
put
a
your feet into
yeah,
the car,
can we have a
please?
talk?
Yep.
No.
Okay, my purse is...
Yep, I'll get it.
Can we have a
Put your
talk?
feet in.
Please don't take me to jail.
No,
Are
you're
you
going
serious?
to jail.
Yes,
you
you're going
drunk
to jail,
person.
Darla.
Can you get all the money out of my...
Yep.
my
Keep your feet
I
in
need
there.
my money out
Okay.
of my...
I need you to put your feet
I gotta make
inside.
bail, bro. Please, can you get my money?
Hello. Hi. Do you know her? Okay.
Do you know her? Yes.
What's up, man? Good. How you been? You look good still. You look healthy. Do you guys know this lady? She got some problems. She didn't want to stop her car. She didn't want to stop her car. She just kept driving.
058-2058.
Piece of pizza.
A piece of pizza?
I'm moving.
Pizza.
I'm moving. It's like a sign. Can we get the out of here?
Yes, it's a sign. It's a sign for you to get the fuck out of Florida. You drinking, driving the wrong way on the road is you a sign. Hello, and if you bark, you should expect to be reprimanded. Ha! Spittle buggies. Hello.
Hey, Roger, can you let me know if someone else starts walking up to me? Thank you. I think she dropped a dollar bill and some more mascara on the ground. Buzzball Chillers. Pineapple colada.
Buzzball and pineapple. Oh.
Oh my god.
Buzzball
Chillers.
Chillers.
And
Pineapple colada.
Oh my god.
yeah, oh my god, he found your alcohol that you were drinking.
No. Please, God.
Yes, God, yes. He found it. He found it. She's freaking out.
Hey, excuse me.
Well, she's drunk, and just as soon as I try to pull her over, she speeds up, turns down a street without using a turn signal, pulls down the road, and keeps speeding up down here, almost hits a key deer, and was driving all off the side of the road. And then as soon as she does stop, she jumps out and starts running towards me. So, and then I had to tell her like probably 20 times to turn around with my taser out, and then she told me just to shoot her. And she smells like alcohol. I don't know if she's drunk. All I could find was one buzzball. But I'm gonna test her for DUI at the jail. But for right now, she's going for resisting. I don't think I'm gonna do flee and elude because it was kind of short. It was literally like half a mile, but still lights and sirens, and she didn't slow down. Yeah, well, when she passed me, so I'm driving towards US 1 on Key Deer, and she's driving the other way, and she was literally her passenger side wheel was completely off the road, like in the grass, and I'm just driving. I'm like, So I turn around, I speed up, I get not too close behind her, and she's just still driving off the road, swerves back into it, drives off. I'm like, oh, maybe a DUI. So I turn my camera on, start following for a minute. She starts trying to turn down the side road without her blinker on, so then I put my lights and sirens on, and then she just like sped away, and then stopped here and started screaming for her boyfriend. 35, she said. Oh yeah, I called for code 4 when I had my taser up. I didn't know if I was about to tase her or not. I mean, I don't know if she's gonna. I don't even know her. She just kept asking me how long I'd been on and telling me that I'm a rookie and that I don't even vape or like I've never been in Big Pine or something. Oh, man, he's
She's just in the car freaking. I love how it keeps cutting between dash cam and body cam. Nasty, a pizza wad in your pink purse, just nasty.
Word out, I dare you.
Yeah, there's.
What did she say?
Word out, I dare you.
Yeah, there's bugs in there. You see them? No, it's kind of big pine or something. No, it's kind of.
Word out, I dare you.
Yeah, there's bugs in there. You see them?
They found the tampon.
Roger, you out here still? Roger, I'm gonna use your recycling can. Yeah. She's telling me that I don't even live in. I know everyone on the street. I don't know. I kind of want to have her do roads. I mean, the way she was just acting. Well, she kept saying I'll blow. So I just don't know since she's. Well, I'll ask her.
It was soon discovered that she had parked her vehicle outside her ex-boyfriend's house, which explained why she had been repeatedly calling out for his help.
That's her ex. So she was yelling for her ex. Okay.
Okay,
Like,
so.
get a ticket, please.
No.
I'm a good, outstanding citizen. I'm a mother of 3. I'm a member of this community. Like, I'm trying to do real estate. I'm trying to do better in my life.
I'm trying to do
not
real
driving. I'll vote
estate.
for you. Like, I'm good. It just you scared me. I'm not gonna lie. I've been dating this guy that lives here for about 6 months. Yeah, we just got in a fight, and I was coming here to get my stuff.
Okay. And his name is Scott?
Mm-hmm. You can actually come in with me to get my stuff. We just got in a big fight, and I'm moving out.
Okay, well, your response to all of this was not correct.
Well,
I tried to pull you over way back there when you turned, and then you kind of.
He just broke up with me, and I'm coming to get my stuff.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean you can drive off the road like an idiot. Holy fuck, I love that. He just broke up with me. Yeah, okay, so don't drive if you're upset.
Yeah, but when I have my lights on and then I put the siren on, you speed away from me.
I didn't see you.
Okay, well.
I'm sorry, I had the music up, and I'm crying. He just broke up with me at the gas station. We went to next to the liquor store. He was like, it's over, and I was coming to get my stuff.
Well, the thing is, your response to everything that just happened, I have to take you to jail. Okay?
Can I at least get my wallet so I can pay to get out of jail?
Yeah, I'm bringing your purse and your hat and stuff.
My wallet's in my glove box.
In your glove box.
There's a wallet.
Okay, so for right now, you're definitely.
You at least tell him like to come get me, because I don't want to.
No, he's not gonna come get you if he broke up with you.
I'm sure if. I'd hope so.
Okay.
I hope so.
So you smell like.
I hope even though he broke up with me and told me it was over, that he will come get me.
Alcohol too.
I'm going to be stuck in Key West, and I'm either going to be walking, or I would hope that you would let him know to come pick me up.
Okay, we'll let him know.
Can I have my wallet?
Yeah, I'll go
and my glove box?
Yep, I'll go get it.
Thanks.
And your glove box? You want the whole glove box? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll let him know.
Can I have my wallet?
Yeah, I'll go
and
get
my glove box?
Yep, I'll go get it.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting her out of the car. Her eyes don't really look bloodshot or water or anything, but when I got close to her, I could smell it. But then just the way she was driving, I mean, I'll try to do them at the jail. If she passes SFSCs, then... Holy shit. Yeah, she only had like $90 in her purse.
Holy f***. Okay, alright, God, we're done.
Yeah, when she got out of the money, or out of the car, money was like flying out from her.
Oh my God! I'm done with society. I'm gone, bro. You gotta be f***ing kidding me, dude.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go. We're only 9 minutes into this 30 minutes. She's gonna start rambling. I think. This is gonna be interesting. Let's quickly check Twitch chat while we're stopped. Let's see. Oh, okay, we're still good. Okay. Yeah, I have a feeling this is about to get really, really bad.
It's tax time and I have 3 kids, you dumb... Oh! It's tax time and I have 3 kids, you dumb...
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm done, dude! Are you f***ing kidding me?
Yeah, well, she wants me to take this with her, so I'm just going to leave my camera on the whole time and put all that shit back in there, because I don't feel like counting that out in the wind right now.
Come on, dude, I f***ing hate cops. You have to be f***ing kidding me, dude.
I fucking hate cops. Yeah, that's a great thing to shout in the car with the dash cam on.
Hey, you know it's tax time and I have 3 kids. I have 3 kids and I got back taxes. So
I was gonna say that's a lot of 20s.
making a public display.
I didn't. Hello.
Well, why would you have all of that cash just floating around like that? Why would you not put it in the bank or at least like rubber band it together in an envelope? Like, why is it flying all over the place?
No, you're all good. Are you Scott? No? Okay. No, you could just tell him that his ex-girlfriend's gonna go to jail.
I hope you feel good about yourself.
What?
Go catch real bad guys, not like a mother of 3 trying to better herself. You're unreal. You make me want to buy an island out in the middle of nowhere and get away from everybody.
Yeah,
Darla,
how are you
bipolar by any chance?
No, I backed the blue till y'all made me black and blue, and I don't trust the police. How's that?
Till we made you black.
Keep my mouth shut, and we're just gonna go on about your day, please. How's that?
Till we made you black.
Keep my mouth shut.
I backed the blue until you made me black and blue. What? What? That's a lot of money. Yeah, why is she having it floating around all over the place? I don't understand.
And we're just gonna go on about your day, but I hope you feel good about yourself.
Okay.
What's your name?
Deputy Lane. Deputy John Lane. I would give you my badge number. Well, we don't have badge numbers, so I don't have.
Yeah, I don't care. You sound younger than me, and it's hard to respect. You know, I'm 35.
Well, that's ageist.
If you have 3 kids,
that's ageist.
Hard to respect. You know, I'm 35.
Well, that's ageist.
If you have 3 kids and you're seasoned and you...
How do you know I don't have 7 kids?
Bro, I've traveled the whole world.
Maybe I have quintuplets.
Tone of your voice that it's not a...
Baby, I have quintuplets. I love this cop. I love this cop. That's funny. They have to log all the money and items. Yep, they do. Even the nasty wad of pizza and the fucking tampon.
A low enough octave for you to have the balls that drop to make that many kids.
Just when the deputy believed the incident began to finally settle down, Darla's ex decided to show up.
No, please don't tow my car. Please, Scott!
Please don't tow my car! Scott!
Here, let me get out so she's not screaming in the back. Hello, is that your girlfriend, Darla?
It is.
Okay, so she's gonna go to jail.
For what?
There's no reason! I've done nothing wrong!
Well, she...
Yeah, you actually have. You did many things wrong.
Tried to run from me, and then she got out of her car and started coming towards me.
Babe!
And I gave her a lot of orders to go back to her car and turn around, and she wouldn't do it.
That's illegal.
Okay, I think we're done talking. If you don't understand how that's illegal.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
I hate this place.
I guess not. You guys did your job, huh?
Yeah, she's gonna go to Key West jail.
What was she getting pulled over for?
For a lot of different things that don't concern you. She's an adult.
I get that, but she is my concern, so you should.
No, she's not.
Are you her lawyer?
Are you a lawyer, dude?
I'm not. I'm a police officer.
Talk to me.
Hey!
I need to know
I don't
what's
have to.
going on.
She's an adult.
I have to know what's going on. Dude, I thought you... Ah! Jesus Christ! Fuck you! With your test of the emergency alert system. Assholes.
I get
You
that.
see what she's doing right now, right? This is why she's going to jail.
That's not illegal behavior.
Yeah, it is.
Hey!
It is illegal.
That's not knocking on the door is not illegal.
Can you turn the air on? It's hot as...
If I tell you with this badge and these lights on, if I tell you
Actually, I
to
have to-
back away
there has
from
to
me
be- there has to be
and
a
you
com-
don't do
A
it,
crime committed.
Babe!
There has to be a crime committed for you to arrest somebody, right?
It's hot.
There has been a crime. She was DUI. It was only a test. Yeah, I know. It was annoying.
okay.
On what suspect, what crime did she commit for you to arrest?
Again, she's an adult. I don't need to explain this to you.
You do.
By what?
No,
what
he
As
really
an
doesn't.
employee to me,
Babe!
you need to.
an employee to you.
I pay taxes, right?
That's
I
a good.
pay- yeah,
Okay,
so-
Scott,
under-
we're done.
under-
Scott, we're done talking.
No, we're
Unless
not.
Yeah, I love that. I pay taxes to pay your salary. Yeah, you pay like $1 a year.
You want to go in the back of my car as well?
For what crime?
Well, because I told you we're done talking right now. I'm doing an investigation.
That's not illegal to talk to you this way.
It's hot as
Okay, well, you're standing in the middle of the street right now.
So
you
are
can't
you.
do that. Yeah, I know. I'm on a traffic stop.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, seriously, you're pulling every bit. Dude, what crime did she commit?
Again, you're not her lawyer. She's an adult.
She doesn't need a lawyer right now. She needs to
she
understand
kinda
her rights as a
does.
basic
I don't
human
have to
being.
explain that
yes,
to you.
Yes, you do.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
you're
you
not
do.
her lawyer.
What crime
She's
did
an
she
adult.
commit?
I
What
don't
crime?
have to tell you that.
Excuse me.
Yes, you do. Then tell her that.
I did tell her that.
Let me hear it.
No.
Yeah.
Let me hear it. Oh my god. Dude, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, 15 minutes ago, you were broken up with her, and now that she's in the back of the car, you're all of a sudden concerned about her?
Hey!
So I don't understand.
You're not the deciding factor. You're nothing involved.
I'm just making sure her rights aren't violated.
Okay.
For doing what?
Yeah, testing. Let's make it as loud as your phone can handle.
This is hurting really bad. Can you just like
You're turning your hands on them.
It's so tight. Can you unloose it just a little bit, please?
No.
Okay, you need to stop kicking in the back of the car,
but
please.
this is really hurting my hands. I have a disability.
Oh, no you don't.
Please, a little bit. Loosen it up a little bit, please.
Okay.
Oh, you.
Don't act like a little. Don't act like a little. For a public figure, for a public employee, dude. Again, what crime did she commit by getting out of her vehicle?
All right, I think we're done here. I'm gonna do the tow receipt.
Yeah. So we're towing the car, okay? So you can't go over to the car right now.
Or what?
Or I will put you in handcuffs.
For what? For grand theft?
I'm telling you not to go to the car right now
For what?
because
What
we're
crime
towing
is
it.
For,
That vehicle is seized now, okay? It's being towed. How?
How is it seized? Because the police are seizing it. Because it is part of a DUI investigation.
It was used in a crime, okay?
What crime?
I don't have to tell you that. She's a big girl. She's an adult. You're not her lawyer. You're not her father.
And you're acting like a child, dude. How old are you? 24?
No, I'm 16.
It sounds like it.
I had it go off in your ear. Oh, yeah. Pinkala would have had it go off in his ear.
I don't know how many times I have to tell you that I don't have to tell you that.
Why not?
Because I don't have to tell you that.
Let me hear you inform her of what crime she's being committed.
No!
I don't have to do that either.
Why not?
Because I don't have to. You're not my boss.
It sounds like you're not doing your jobs very well.
It sounds like you're not doing your jobs very well. It sounds like you have white knight syndrome and you forgot how good she sucked your dick. So that's why you're now protecting her.
Okay, then make a complaint. My name is Deputy Jonathan Lane. It's right here. I don't have a badge number, but if you'd like, I can give you my name on a business card.
A card?
Yeah, I'll give you a business card with my name on it. You can call and complain if you'd like.
You got a card too? Or you're not old enough yet?
Sir, can you stop stepping towards us?
Wow.
Or are you threatened?
Again?
You got a card too? Or you're not old enough yet?
Again with the fucking you're not old enough yet. What is it with people with that whole, like, age thing?
Can you stop stepping towards us?
Not at all.
Oh, are you threatened?
Yeah.
In my business attire, are you threatened with...
I don't know you, but I'm about to turn around. There you go.
Toughest.
I see your hand shaking there. You do this often?
Yeah?
Yeah, I can tell. Cool. What crimes, dude? What crimes?
Go
Did you tell
the
her what
fuck
crimes
away.
she's being arrested for?
I did.
Babe, did she tell you?
Okay.
Turn on the AC. It's
Has
hot.
she told you what crimes you're being arrested for?
The AC is on. Do you want the window down?
Anything, please. Yeah, so I can say goodbye to my lover. Oh my god. I hope we can.
My lover! Oh my god.
Fix me up.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to drive away because he's a little bit upset right now, and I don't want to have him come back over here.
He can come bail me out of jail.
Okay. Lift 13 in Rocky, West Shale, 1 female on board. Copy starting.
Can you turn up the song?
The song?
Yeah, I love Tyler Tiller. I love this song. You're not a bad dude. I get it. I'm like my dad's military, my uncle's a cop. Like I
Who the fuck?
understand.
Oh my god, you are bipolar. You really are bipolar. You're a rapid cycler, aren't you? Holy fuck.
It's your job. It's not you personally, you know. I get it. Whatever. I can't wait to go to court. I hope you show up. This will be great. It's gonna be great. I can't wait. I'm gonna make a documentary, actually. This is
Wow.
Oof, this is my lucky day.
He walked away, didn't even take the business card? Yeah, he took mine.
This is a small town, you know.
You good? All right, thank you.
The last guy who arrested me was Russian.
I mean, it was like, there was like a mattress in the back.
Russian guy? Oh my god.
You have her personal possession.
Okay, you just littered. Back up. Back up.
Littered?
Stop.
Littered?
Stop.
Really?
Back up.
Now I'm getting...
Back up.
Really?
Babe, don't get arrested!
You want to take him too?
What crime is this one?
We keep telling you to stay back from
I just
us.
asked for her personal protection.
You're throwing stuff on the ground. You smell like alcohol. You're obviously drunk.
I'm allowed to be. Am I drunk?
I'm allowed to be drunk. Yeah, well, not in public, and you're not allowed to interfere with a fucking DUI investigation. So,
Driving?
yeah.
Am I committing a crime?
No, but I told you already I don't want you coming up to me because I feel
asked you
unsafe by you.
questions.
Okay.
What in my business attire, bro? Dude, I'm in business
Look,
attire.
Scott, I'll give you one last chance. If you want to walk away,
I hate it here.
I just want her keys.
We'll let you.
Personal possession.
We don't have to give you that.
She will say that.
She wants it.
Ask her.
Okay,
Ask
we
her.
will ask her.
Thank
You don't walk up like that, acting crazy, littering, literally. I gave you that. That's littering. If you want to be technical, that's littering.
You're balling your fists up when you walk up to us. You grab it out of his hand.
I'll watch
You
the body
snatched
cam.
it out of his hand.
I'll watch the body cam.
I watched you do it. You
Okay,
snatched
you
it out
said
of his
I got
hand,
one
then you
last
throw it
chance.
on the ground.
Can I have her personal possession?
We really don't need to take both of you to jail just because you're upset.
No.
I need you to calm
Quit
down.
wasting my time and I'll quit
Are you
wasting
going to calm
yours.
down?
Quit wasting my time. and
Are
I'll
you
stop
going to
wasting
calm down, Scott?
Quit wasting my time and I'll quit wasting yours. So you're admitting that you're wasting their time on purpose. Okay. Lovely.
Calm.
Oh man, I'm going to court with this one.
Okay.
I'm talking in a calm fashion.
Okay.
Bro, I hate the keys. I never want to come back here again.
Can I have her personal possessions?
She wants them. I will ask her.
And I hope y'all hear this on this body cam. Whoever's listening, yeah, you hear me? Keys, 7th generation Floridian. I'm disappearing. I hate this place. Moron County.
Moron. You can't even say it.
Moron County.
Can't even
this
say
place.
it.
I hate it here.
You should ask her.
Okay? This is a traffic stop, though, okay? Okay, let me talk for a second, okay? I conducted a traffic stop on her, okay? You have nothing to do with the traffic stop.
Okay.
If you show up on a traffic stop that I'm legally and lawfully conducting and I tell you to walk away because you're interfering with my traffic stop,
Please don't arrest my boyfriend because he has to come get me out of jail.
that is
She was already
obstruction.
in handcuffs.
Well,
That is
that's his
obstruction
problem.
still.
Okay.
We're still on a traffic stop. I'm telling you not to go to the car because we're towing it. You're saying no.
I love you.
He's being even more than a sissy than her. Yeah.
Baby.
You start walking
didn't
away.
say no to it.
You come back over to us in an aggressive manner, making a
asking for
fist.
personal
You
possession.
grab the card out of his hand and throw it on the ground, then turn towards me and put your arm inside of my car.
Come on. I gotta pee.
I'm not doing that, Scott.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Sure.
We can take you to jail too. We can make this as inconvenient for both of you.
Absolutely.
I don't want to do that.
I gotta pee, bro. How come he got to go but I couldn't?
Okay? You're just a random guy outside of your house, you know?
You're just a
So
random
I don't need to take you to jail for that.
Okay.
But if you start
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
obstructing my investigation, I have to take you to jail.
Oh my god.
Okay?
Can you ask her if I can have her?
Yeah.
Ask
How
her if
come
I
he
can
could go,
have
but
her
I
shit.
couldn't?
Do you want him to take your stuff?
Please let me go.
you
You're not
want-
gonna let me go.
Do you want him to take your stuff?
My money to come bail me out. Can I ask him if he'll come
Do you want
bail
him to
me
take
out?
your hat, your purse, your wallet?
Just my wallet with my money in it. If he can bail me out, let me. Scott, will you bail me out? If he gives you my
I
wallet,
don't know
will
what
you bail
Bill's
me
gonna
out?
be.
Hold on.
What? What the fuck?
We're not talking to each other right now, okay?
Why not? You got a right to talk.
Yeah, but not to each other.
Why not?
Because you have nothing to do with
it. The crime.
Baby.
Bail me out.
I will, babe.
Here,
We gotta
she
figure
wants
it
you to
out.
take her wallet with her money. No.
I got her
Stop!
Babe, get my wallet.
Are you
Dude,
shitting me? That's her
stop.
personal.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop grabbing out of my car.
Okay.
Back up. Go away now. This is your last fucking chance.
He's literally grabbing stuff out of the car. Holy shit. Just let the cop hand it to you. Holy fuck. Why are you jumping into his
You're gonna
car?
grab my back up. Back up!
I am on my.
Back up!
Oh, you're gonna get
Back
physical
up!
with me?
Yeah, I'm telling you to
I'm
back
on my
up.
hands behind
You're
my
running
back.
over to me,
I'm
walking
not.
up behind me, grabbing stuff
are
out
you
of my
that
car.
scared of me?
Stop.
Goodbye.
Are you that scared of me? Dude, that's not how this works. It's not a fear thing. It's a your protection, his protection thing. Holy fuck. I hate guys like this. I really do. Guys like this make me so angry. What, are you scared of me?
Goodbye.
If you get closer to me again, I'm gonna put you in handcuffs.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh, now it's goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. What are you, a teenage girl? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Her boy toy thinks he's cute. Yeah, he does. He sure does. He sure does.
Dude, what the f***, man? I really want to. Like, how? It's the same, literally the same thing that he's doing is what she was doing.
We're gonna have the best makeup sex when he gets me out of jail, and we're gonna get back together. Thank you guys so much. I'll think of you.
I'm gonna get back together. This was her. I swear to God, she fucking did this on purpose. Now, he's gonna forget how crazy she is. He's gonna get back together with her. And, like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God, he's f***ing taking my car out of a residential parking lot where my boyfriend lives. You gotta be f***ing kidding me.
You want me to wait?
And let me guess, he only takes cash to get my car back. Are you serious, bro? I am suing Monroe Moron f***ing County. That's it. That's it. We're done. We're done.
I'll turn the air up for you.
This is a racket. They only take cash.
A racket?
Trail. You guys are, they're on your f***ing pair. It's funny how quick he came, right? And then they only take cash when I go pick up my shit. I'm gonna document this shit. It's going all over the internet.
I'm gonna document this shit. It's going all over the internet. Yeah, because you're important.
Your face, we're gonna be famous, bro. I've been waiting for this. Is
yes, you are gonna be famous, but not the way you think. Thank you, Code Blue Cam.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna make you famous. You and your homeboy. You guys are rookies. You're gonna learn today. I promise you. Unless I come up dead, y'all are gonna be famous.
Manipulations in her eyes.
What are we waiting for?
Yep.
Take me to the jailhouse, please. I have to take a shit. Let's go.
Your boyfriend keeps coming outside.
Who cares?
Of this investigation.
We're not dealing with him, dude. You got a backup buddy that can take care of him. There's enough squad here. Come on. We're not violent offenders. You're about to taser me, dude. Just wait. I'm going to make you famous.
That's a tow truck driver. He's not backup.
I promise you.
Hey, I'm going to see if he'll go ahead and hook the car up, and you can just give him the tow. We can just give him the tow receipt later.
Take me to the jail, bro. What are we waiting for?
Hey, so we got an aggressive guy like inside, so it's taking us a little while, and we're about to take him to jail a couple times, but if he comes out again, we're gonna take him to jail.
Take my car.
If it's possible for you, just go in.
I've lived there for 6 months.
Later on, just so we can get out of here without.
I've lived there for 6 months.
What?
Please don't take my car.
It's on the roof.
No, your car.
No, I live there. I can prove I live there. You're gonna tow me out of my own driveway. I can prove I've lived there for 6 months. You're gonna tow me from where I'm staying. Do you know how like stupid that looks?
The county gonna put you on
catch like murderers and rapers and drug dealers and bad guys. All of our tax bill is going on a single mom of 3.
A single mom of 3.
An hour and a half. How much tax dollars is that? Go catch bad guys.
I should be allowed to drink
You're wasting
and drive down the wrong
resources
side of the
on
road.
the wrong one. Maybe this needed to be done because I'm a journalist. I'm gonna make a
You're a
documentary
journalist,
shedding light
huh?
on Moron
I thought you
County
were trying to
and
do
their
real
police
estate.
state with the good old boys, especially here in Big Pine. This is the oh, you, my man. You're gonna be famous. I'm 7th generation Floridian, bro.
Why do
I
you
know
keep
everybody
saying that as if it matters? You keep saying that as if it's a thing that counts.
I'm so sick of this police state, and I'm gonna buy the biggest island and get away from everybody, bro.
Darla, yeah, your phone number, Darla. Hold on 1 second, Darla.
Bro, I ain't talking to you.
What's the rest of it, Darla?
But it's suck my dick. How's that?
Okay, the rest of it is suck my. Okay, well, you might not get your car back if you don't give them your phone number for them.
You.
Okay, well, you is the answer to that one. So 9. Sort of the last 4.
You.
Still you. I might show the video to the SAO or just write it up just to get a warrant for that guy for resisting or for obstructing or. I mean, technically he took something from the back of my car. Yeah, well, obstruction all day. He kept. Bro, I thought he was gonna punch me through my window when he put his. He threw his arm inside.
Get the out of here. I want to talk to your supervisor. He can meet us at a substation wherever we talk, but I do have a right to talk to a supervisor.
So this car is driving like off the side of the road on Key here.
I want to talk to a supervisor, so you have
I
to
love
do
how
that.
he's just
You have to.
ignoring her.
I want to talk to a supervisor.
Pull my taser out.
Yes, they do. LOL. Vehicle suspected of where it's, regardless of where it parked, damn lady.
Tell her to back up and to walk back to her car.
Yep.
She says
Idiot.
no.
You're
Finally goes back to her car. Doesn't turn. Using orders.
Oh, you're scared of a 95-pound woman. Oh my God.
And smells like alcohol, but I don't know if she.
Yeah, let me blow. Do the test. Come on.
So just immediately put her in
sure
handcuffs.
sound like a
Yeah, and he pulled his
90-pound
taser on
woman.
me because he's a pussy. You
Maybe that's why you're so.
You're a Nazi.
Away from us.
You're a
like
Nazi,
getting
huh?
closer and closer.
You're a fucking Nazi. You're not.
And my adrenaline with this guy,
Nazi,
he just
Nazi.
wouldn't go away.
He wouldn't hurt a fucking fly, bro. Come on, dude. You
I mean, we even said after we just left, we should have taken him
You
too.
should quit your job. If that scared you, how would you feel if a 350-pound fucking athlete came out? Like, you're gonna shoot somebody and kill them. You should not work here. If that guy scared you, this is not the job
He
for
didn't
you.
scare him, dude. It's, oh my God. Oh. The little women are the scary ones. Yep. Because they're like they're like chihuahuas.
Bro, my arms are gonna be black and blue. It'll be great for pictures. The minute
Your
he bails me
arms are
out,
gonna
I
be
will
black
go
and blue
to the
'cause you
lawyer.
keep turning
Like, I'm
your
going straight from the
hands
police
inside your
station to a
handcuffs.
fucking lawyer's. Dear God in heaven, Lord, I ask that you protect this young man when he does his work, Lord. Put angels about him, Lord, and keep him safe. But also, I'm asking you to give him wisdom,
Oh
God,
my
when
God.
working with the public, Father God,
Holy shit.
that people have issues and mental things that they're
Yeah,
dealing
you
with.
sure
and
do
stuff
have
that you
mental
need to be more
things that
sensitive
you're
about,
working
Lord.
with. That's for sure.
And I ask that you bless him and protect him all the days of his life. Amen. Can you at least turn up the music, please? Please. Probably beat your dog and your wife. Come on, man.
Oh!
Turn up the music, dude. Please. I would rather be in Russia or communist China right now.
Wait, she said that because she wanted the music turned up, and she's like, you probably beat your dog and your wife because you won't turn up the music.
Now, they probably treat me better than this.
You haven't been acting.
This is so
proper.
tight, dude. Can you turn it up, please? Can we just at least listen to some music before we go to jail?
No, you don't deserve it.
Please, man, come on. I want to hear some Morgan Wallen. I hope you feel good getting a bad soccer mom off the streets. No expired tags, no expired license, no warrants. I'm f***ing real, dude. You can do everything right and still get f***ed. Man,
You didn't do anything right. You were driving off the road, you sped away, then you stopped, and then jumped out of your car. None of those things were correct.
this place sucks. It's so ghetto. Third
Yes,
world
it's ghetto
countries
because
are
of
better.
you.
I've been in the Bahamas and the Virgin Islands, and that place looked better than this place. There's shit smeared on the walls and the windows. This is the most disgusting place I've ever seen in my life, bro. This is nasty. I cannot believe I'm going back here. Oh, I should clean it while I'm here. As a matter of fact, give me some bleach. I should have ran in the house when I pulled up. I knew it, but you'd probably have shot me. Oh my God. At least.
Would you? Did she take her meds today? A ball gag should be in a cop's toolkit. I agree.
Tase me.
I very much
Do you have anything
agree.
else on you that the jail staff needs to know about? No. Okay.
Can I come to your supervisor, please? No. Like 4 or 5 times. I should be able to talk to him by now. I know my rights.
I've never not been able to talk to a supervisor.
Never gonna go to right.
Can I get a supervisor? I've asked for a supervisor
No.
several times.
Alright, come on.
I don't have to do this. I don't have to comply.
No, I'm gonna ask you to do field sobriety exercises.
Take my blood or take my breath.
A threat
that's fine.
is
It's
a
already.
threat.
You should have done this when you pulled me over on the side of the road. You should have got me to go out and
In
do
Florida,
all that.
they have
like
verbal
monkeying
abuse
around in the
statutes
road.
too.
You
Oh,
should
do
have done
they?
it there. Because now I'm stuck here and I can't go. So why would I cooperate with you?
Okay, so you don't want to do the field sobriety exercises?
I'm already in handcuffs. We're in jail, bud. This is too tight. Come on.
Yeah, but I don't know if you're DUI or not.
Take my breath or my blood.
That's not how it works.
Can you undo this?
No, not right now.
A little bit. Can you loosen it up and I'll cooperate with you because it's too tight.
I checked your handcuffs when I put them on.
This one is way too tight.
If I take the handcuffs off, are you going to do anything dumb?
Of course. I swear to God, bro. I'm already in jail. What am I going to do? I promise. Bro, look at that. Is that right?
Hold on. Now I gotta put you back in these because I just told you, are you gonna do anything stupid? And you just start pulling away from me. That's why I had you in handcuffs and I wouldn't loosen them at first because you were just gonna do what you just did.
Bro. Come on.
Okay, fantastic. Sit down. Sit right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna check your eyes. Okay? Have you ever done this before? Where
No.
I will, well, like I said, you smell like alcohol, so I just need to make sure you're not drunk.
Yeah.
Okay? So all I'm gonna do is have you look at the tip of my finger right there. You see it? I'm just gonna have you follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and do not move your head.
Stop
Do you
talking.
understand? So just your eyes, don't move your head.
She's moving her head, isn't she?
You done?
Just a minute.
You done. You little
Okay.
fucking...
I don't think you're over the legal limit either. I'm gonna turn you over to them. I'm not gonna charge you with DUI. Okay?
Darla was charged with felony fleeing eluding an officer
Ah.
and misdemeanor resisting obstructing an officer. Ultimately, she was released on a $7,500 surety bond.
Damn.
Not right now.
I know my rights.
Okay, fantastic.
Visit Code Blue.
Idiot. All for a traffic stop. This is what I mean. Why do they have to do that shit? Why do they have to make traffic stops worse than they are? Seriously. Why do they have to do that? I don't understand. I just don't understand at all why they do that.
Spittle buggies. I can't add emotes. Spittle buggies. A thread is spittle buggies. I can't do these tests for a multitude of reasons. Sleepy face. Button.
Yeah, I would love for a cop to be like, follow my pen with your eyes. I'm like, my eyes are prosthetic. And I have back issues, so I can't do the, like, stand on one foot thing. Like, that's just, yeah. Okay. I am gonna go take some Tylenol or some Advil and rest because my woman problems are kicking my ass. But I will be back tonight with the Combat Hour. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you for watching. And I will see you guys tonight. Don't forget to come by 9 p.m. Eastern. And we will see you then and have a great time. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you tonight. Bye, everybody.